It's the NFL on EA Sports as you get a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough. A moment ago, the pride of Massachusetts, the Patriots, introduced to this, as always, sold-out crowd as they get set to go head-to-head with the Green Bay Packers. Here's the punter, Jake Bailey, ready to do the honors. And we are underway in Foxborough. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Let's go. Let's go. Green 18. Check.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Rodgers throwing quickly out to Adams. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
It's a gain of 6. And a Packer first down.
Check 4.
And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Mike 35, Mike 30. Get 300. Box it. Tackles.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
I sat down with my accountant. He said, I got good news and I got bad news. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot. I said, what's the bad news? The bad news is you spent more.
Cam going to bring the Patriots up now 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. They'll run for the first time now with James White. Zadarius Smith able to get him down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Running out of the gun with White. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
At the 48-yard line.
Back to throw, Newton. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off at the 33.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. Touchdown, Packers! Aaron Jones, 51 yards. And the Packers have taken the early lead.
Had their scouting report meeting. This was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Going deep here for Adelman. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
Intercepted.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their own 44. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Out of the backfield, this is Aaron Jones. It's a gain of 7, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he's going to take this down close to the 1st as he's brought down at the Patriots' 44. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
5-yard gain on the play. 1st down, Green Bay.
Here's Rodgers. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Packers.
Yo. Mike 35, Mike 35.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Got a man. It's Tanyan complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
On play action, now Rodgers. Flushed out right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
3rd down and 9 yards.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9.
Check three.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And they're going to drop him well shy of the 1st as he can only make it to the 11. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
28-yard attempt. Mason Crosby on for the field goal. A 28-yard attempt.
And the 13-year man puts it through, and the lead moves to 10-zip. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
10 at their own 28-yard line.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
2nd and 3 at the 36-yard line.
A good run got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3.
Tighten up. Shift. Watch twist.
Now it's Newton. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Zadarius Smith came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. You go tight. 20. You got tight right there.
Throwing on third down, Newton. Steps away to his left. He may try and run for this. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on second down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. It certainly did.
Yeah, he did everything he could there trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough. And Cam Newton's not coming off the field. He'll keep the offense out to go for it on fourth.
Great. Go back. We got motion. Back up.
They will go for it. Now Newton. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Facing a fourth down, they come away with 18 yards and the first down conversion. From the 50, Newton. He gets it to James White. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. First down, here's White. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Throw caught here by Bird. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots are back within a score. Nick Folk for the point after. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now.
Makes the score Packers 10, Patriots 7.
Bailey now to down. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right?
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Packers are able to strike quickly for 6. It's good to make it 17-7.
It is good. Makes the score Packers 17, Patriots 7. Mason
now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Damiere Byrd returning it. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35.
At their own 36-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down in those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to rule.
And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a third time. Picked off by Jair Alexander. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
Check. Hey, alert 3.
On play action, it's Rodgers. And almost intercepted. It would have been his second pick of the game. Instead, it'll be second down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
On second down now, it's Jones. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Green Bay.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
Rodgers on target to Valdez-Scantling. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Here's Jones. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8. Working from the gun. Rodgers.
Oh, that's a real nice job there, but
into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. Turn here is stopped at the 35-yard line. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. Forced out to his left. That's complete into the hands of Myers. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now a first down throw for Newton. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Adrian Amos with a pick.
Intercepted by the Packers. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
Kickoff for Green Bay.
The Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the third quarter is underway. Taken from about the 12. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
33-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. A good pickup there, a 22. Now Newton on first down. Open man is Myers. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
Gun. Hey, 25's the mic. We're going 25's the mic.
On 1st and 10, Newton. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Adrian Amos with a pick. And he is all the way up past the 25. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
40-yard line.
Mike 35, Mike 35. Jim. Get off the field. 35's the mic.
To throw again on second down. Rodgers to Valdez-Scantling over the middle. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. The reception good for 7. It's third down. And Jones is not going to have the first down as they stop him short. Well done from a safety to come up there at the line of scrimmage. Nice tackle, too.
Yeah, he actually played into his position, didn't he? He's the strong safety. That means being near the line of scrimmage, cleaning up the run game, almost an extra linebacker, and he relishes the opportunities to put a big hit on a runner.
18-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
And that would complete to Keene, the tight end. 12 yards there and a first down.
20.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Hey, 25's the mic. We're going 25's the mic. I'm coming. Hey, 25's the mic.
Throwing is Newton.
You all day.
Looking deep downfield.
I'm coming after you.
And my goodness, another interception. Kevin King with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, all I can do up here is just shake my head. I mean, 6 interceptions. I cannot imagine what he's thinking between the ears right now.
Well, just think of how it is for his teammates, because after the first few, you know they're going over to him, hey, we'll get him next time. Now they're probably a little bit frustrated. And if you're a receiver, you're thinking to yourself, any ball that's in the air, you become receiver. And
Rodgers intercepted a third time. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his second interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
Pretty nice, aggressive run there before being brought down just inside of the 30. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Hey, 25.
Newton to throw.
Watch the curl.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Demir Byrd, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. They run with Jones on first down, but he'll struggle here just to get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain.
He was brought down by John Simon. No gain on the play.
3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Rodgers eluding the pressure right. That'll be complete to Allen Lazard. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards, a 1st down.
Mike inside. Mike 35.
This is Jones. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
Mike 35.
From just shy of midfield, Rodgers. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Packers. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 51 yards. And the Packers add on to their lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
At the 28-yard line.
Out of the gun, Newton. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
That's good for the Patriots.
Newton on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Jam.
Throwing again. Newton. He's going to launch this thing way down. And this is caught at the 20. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
20. Hey, watch the slant.
On 1st down, Newton. He'll get this into the hands of out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. 1st down.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Ready? 25's the mic. Hey, man. Watch the boot. Big edge. Great.
To the air again, Newton. Flush to his right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. 1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Pass complete to Bird out right here. And they're going to lose some on this play, being knocked back to the 18. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that'll make it 3rd and goal. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. They've got it 3rd and goal now as they try to punch in a late touchdown. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Third and goal, and keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory.
Gun. Express! The mic. We got 25's the mic. We own them. We own them. Express! I got him. On me. Great. Hey, 25's the mic. We got 25's the mic.
Newton. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think that part of their plan was to hit them over the top with the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal.
Hey, 25's the mic. We got 25's the mic. Cut. Watch the twist. Express! Hey, 25's the mic. We got 25's the mic. I got it.
They snap it to Newton. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. Again, it's Jones. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. 20, 10, and he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Jones, 66 yards. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
You toss your fedora first, okay? You go ahead and do that. But let's be honest about it. That 3rd one, that's the most spectacular run he's had in the ball game. It's almost as if he's been playing his own game of, can I top this? And each run has been more spectacular than the last.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Newton to throw. To the right side, and he's got Edelman. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Gun. Ready to eat. Watch the curl. Gun. 3, check 3. Hey, we're going 25's the mic.
Now it's Newton. And that'll be caught by the tight end, Keene.
Pass. Complete.
That catch good for 5. It's third down.
That's a gain of 5.
Newton.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 33. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Well, both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch, counter punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Still gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Flushed out right. Got a man. It's Tanyan complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Give him 23 yards on the pickup, and it'll result in a fresh set of downs. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Mike 30.
On play action, it's Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. And this is caught. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
So it's all over. A Green Bay victory, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it, this crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up with the New Orleans Saints. Taken in the end zone. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
Come on, baby. Come on, let's go. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Here go 15.
Here's the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And he's going to be stopped here on this first play as he gets it to the line of scrimmage and no more.
Come on, baby. Let's go. Get it
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's first and 5.
Hello. Tight. Hey, boys, we got 4 down.
Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike.
Coming to you.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
First and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
Ready? You ready?
Mike's 56.
Here we go. He's coming.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Now Breeze. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. The 40, 30, past the 20. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas, 91 yards. And the Saints have taken the early lead. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Taken about 7 yards deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
Yeah, a little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off, and not the ha-ha, that was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Out of the shotgun, it's Bell. And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory. It's a big run that time by Bell. 63 yards. Nothing fancy there. A little smash mouth football right up the gut on the dive, and it turns into a huge play.
You talk about the fastest way to the secondary. Right up the gut as you described, and sprinted into the secondary for a long, long run.
They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Now Mahomes maybe a free play. They'll set up the screen to Edwards-Helaire. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. So offside's the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Chiefs are a 2-point conversion away from tying this thing up. And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive, and how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. They'll run. This is Kamara. Kamara's got the first down and then some. And nothing but daylight ahead. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, 64 yards. And the Saints are able to strike quickly for 6. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior, big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football.
And he's taken down here by the Saints. The sack coming from defensive end Cameron Jordan. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire. And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on third down.
Brings up third down.
Mahomes going to throw. And this is caught by Watkins. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score Saints 15, Chiefs 7.
On first down, Mahomes. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. There he goes right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, he tried to get rid of it. Pressure was coming right in his face. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And it's caught. The tight end Hill. And that one goes virtually nowhere. Tried the fake extra point, but nothing comes of it.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them
I was
to do
going to
that?
ask you,
What was
maybe
that?
they saw something on film, but do you see something on film opposed to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive, and they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle, you know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
That's out to the left and complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First catch there for Hill, and he's got a first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Max 22, Max 22. On the ball.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
At the 41-yard line.
Shit. Yellow. Shit. We gotta go, baby. Max 22.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Gets this one to Hill. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
And this one is right down Broadway. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. He's got a first down and more past the 30. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. That one good for 26 and a first down. Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Yeah, and let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you got the plays that are going to work. But when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises. And he's running with terrific ability right now.
And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there just before halftime. 51 yards. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. So it's 3rd and goal now, and this is where the Arrowhead crowd can make it very tough. They'll try to run it in. It's Kamara. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10. At their own 20.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Oh, that was dangerous.
21.
Threw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on 2nd down.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here first and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll set up to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Throwing again on second down. Breeze gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. So now first and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 45-yard line. Rolling to his right. That'll be complete to Cook. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Now Breeze again. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
A gain of 14.
Into the red zone, it's Breeze. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guy, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
All told, it's an even 30 and a first down. Now Mahomes. He'll find Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Mahomes now on first down. And going deep for Hill. That's going to be caught. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 43 yards. And thanks to the interception, the Chiefs offense cashes in with 6. Butker now to add the extra point. And he's got it to make this a 21-17 game.
The score is Saints 21, Chiefs 17. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on third. Eluding the pressure right. Looking for Sanders, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Well, they definitely figured out something defensively at halftime, Charles. That's now 2 drives and 2 interceptions here in this third quarter.
And I think the easy thing for us to say is, boy, they made an adjustment, didn't they? Or they showed him something different. I'm not so sure it's that as much as maybe he's just been impatient and forced the ball a little bit. In any event, as you noted, back-to-back interceptions thrown.
On 2nd and 9, Mahomes. That to his running back, Edwards-Helaire. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one good for 37 yards.
For a Kansas City Chiefs.
Here's Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down. I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I've thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out.
Max 22, Max 22.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. This is caught. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
They'll try and run it in with Bell. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Le'Veon Bell. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. And it's up and good.
Makes the score Chiefs 24, Saints 21.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And they will be backed up deep. Trouble here as they're going to start this drive at the 6.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup.
A 10th carry for Kamara. Nifty move. Despite some tough running, he's still wrangled down shy of the 15. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. They run it again with Kamara. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. It'll be a Saints 1st down on a pickup of 13.
But sometimes, Brandon, there's just not a secret to how things get done. He's been running well all game long, and they continue to rely on him in this key situation.
They told us they were going to rely on him. They have. He comes through there, a big 3rd down conversion. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Hill going to keep it on the option. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. Boy, that is a 7-yard loss. 2nd down now. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. The Saints do snap it. It's Breeze. And he finds Cook. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. Breeze to throw again. And complete right side to Cook. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down. He's going to let it fly. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Emmanuel Sanders, 40 yards. And once again, the Saints are back out in front.
And touchdown, and congratulations, and zero relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start celebrating.
Yeah, part one is done, but now on the sideline, you can already see them scrambling down there. They're getting those defensive guys ready.
Yes, you have to get those guys ready, and you also have to talk to your special teams guys. Make sure the kickoff is exactly what you want and cover it well.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Yeah, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Mahomes to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Down 4 late. Got to go for it here on 4th down.
Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike. Let's go. Mike's 22. Come on, D.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And this is caught. That's Watkins. And they work this well upfield across the 45. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. And the spike comes with just 12 seconds left to go. Back to throw. Mahomes. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. P.J. Williams with a pick. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
They'll take over 1st and
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. A little clock management 101.
So this one. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. We all know this community lives for its Packers, and the green and gold came out of the tunnel a short time ago, and it was loud. We are ready for football, so are they, as the Packers get set to match up with the Carolina Panthers. Joey Sly, the kicker, stands ready, and off we go from Lambeau. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Check Mike 21. Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there, Hal. Hey, check Mike 21. Mike 300. Get 300. Three buzz.
On 1st down, Rodgers. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So the delay of game penalty moves it back 5. That makes it 2nd and 10.
Hey, Mike 27. Mike 27. Gun. Get in the weight room. Hey, check Mike 27. Check.
To throw again. Rodgers. Flush to his right. A dump underneath to Jones. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. And Adams has it complete. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Rodgers finding Adams for a Packer first.
That throw's not going to get them a whole lot, but that really didn't matter, did it? They got what they needed on that throw. Picked up the 1st down, and I'm going cliche here. Game of inches, partner.
Absolutely. Well, and you talked to me a lot about opening drives, how key those are to set the tone. You kept the drive alive. 3rd down conversion here's big. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck rule that they can fall back on anymore.
And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. He'll buy some time right. He can run for it. And now look out, Rodgers lost the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. Good job starting on that scramble. Had his eyes on that 1st down marker, CD, but lost the most important thing, the football.
Yeah, wasn't quite there. Focused solely on getting to the 1st down marker. Forgot to cover up and take care of the
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1 yard gain. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the Packers' 47-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Christian McCaffrey.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
He's going to look deep for more. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander.
When I was in school, math was not my strong suit, but I did learn enough to know how to play cover 3. 2 corners and a safety divide up the field in thirds. On this play, the corner didn't get fooled by anything in front of him. Kept his coverage all the way down the sideline in the deep third position and makes the interception.
Out to his left. And Rodgers is going to go down. In the end zone, it's a safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here. A safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
So that one will be accepted. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
From the gun, Bridgewater. Got his target, Samuel. And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The connection there, Bridgewater to Samuel for a Panther 1st down. And he'll go down at the 28. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Bridgewater gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 15 yards on the play. 1st down.
1st down, Carolina.
Shotgun handoff down to McCaffrey. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
On the carry.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. Now that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there because trying is one thing. We can second-guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize that it's broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the 1st down on 3rd down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
For the field goal. A 23-yard attempt.
And his kick is indeed good. And that will give us the very rare scoreline of 5-0. So it's our first offensive points of the game so far, and it gives us a very rare scoreline. We don't see this one often, 5-0.
Yeah, it's been sort of a weird one to this point, hasn't it? But hey, in this league, you take points any way you can get them.
And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though? When they only gave up the field goal, and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive.
And he is going to be taken down. They got him. As that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime
Need to give the coach some. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. Oh. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
Let's go, D. Hey, 25's the mic.
On third down, Bridgewater. Open man is Robbie Anderson. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. It's a Carolina first down on a gain of 16.
A gain of 16.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target.
4 yards.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else he'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way.
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Panthers are able to grow their lead.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. And what I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half, and that'll give us momentum going into the second half. Give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
Fielded in the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Flushed out right. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Corn Elder. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Bridgewater going to give this to McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
At the 5-yard line.
And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. It's Preston Smith. He gets the sack there. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And his kick is right there. It's good. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. This one fielded at the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Hey, 25's the mic. We're going 25's the mic. Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
To throw, Bridgewater. Into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First down, Carolina.
They'll throw again, Bridgewater. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot. 3rd quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. Bridgewater getting this complete to McCaffrey. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers 30. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. Now Joey Sly for the point after. And the lead is now 24.
Makes the score Panthers 24, Packers nothing. Joey Sly to kick off for Carolina.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And this carries into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
25 yards that time. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or two.
We got this. We got this. Mike 27, Mike 27, Mike 27. Jam. The mirrors back and go full strength. Hey, check Mike 27.
Looking to throw again on second down. Rodgers. Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. Picked off by Corn Elder. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. No team means more to a city than the Packers to Green Bay, and this was the scene a few moments ago as the green and gold made their way out of the historic tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And off we go from Lambeau. And here's Lewis. And he returns this to the 22.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Rip right. Plant. Check. 45's the mic. Hey, 88.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers escaping the pressure right. And his first pass is incomplete.
One thing we often talk about is setting the tone in a game. How about this? They came after him on play one and put him on the turf and forced an incompletion.
Something for him to think about immediately right off the bat.
Yeah, and I don't think that they're going to back off either. I think that they had success on the first play. Typically, when a defense does that, they've announced to you that this is what they plan to do throughout the game.
We got three.
Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 16 yards, a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
45, Mike, 45.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. That's caught. It's Robert Tonyan, the tight end. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the 44-yard line.
Jim, I got it. 26.
Rodgers again now. Looking deep for Adams. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 33 yards that time.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Let's go, Lance. Let's go. 45's the mic. Here we go, D. Here I come.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. That's complete to Lazard. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
Packers first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
And again, it's Rodgers. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Credit the sack to Vita Vea.
A 4-yard loss on the play. 2nd and goal at the Buccaneers' 11-yard line.
Another try after the first down sack. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Able to get 9 out of that pitch and catch, but now 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
Zoom. You got motion man. You got motion man right there.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive.
The extra point is good.
Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now, flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
Brady and the Bucs now with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30.
Watch twist. Regular.
On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
Up to make the tackle.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 33-yard line.
That Q stuff ain't working. Wait, that 53. Alert. Check. 72.
Shotgun now for Brady. That's out to his running back, Fournette. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Hey, let's calm down. Rip. Let's go. Let's calm the crowd. Check tight. Shadow.
Brady now on 1st down. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. This offense thankful, I'm sure, to have the football back, but also, Charles, after a long drive of their own, they've got to be a little weary.
Yeah, I would agree with that, and what you have to do to combat it, try and get fresh legs in where you can, especially the skill positions. And then for the offensive line, instead of attacking, maybe slow the tempo down a little bit, let them catch their breath.
2nd and 2.
I'm coming. Jim.
Crunch time, defense.
Hey, check Mike 45.
To throw again on second down. Rodgers. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and short.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way. So he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it. Just move on to the next play.
Inside. Fires the mic. 45. Plant. It's a party now. It's a party now.
Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. It's a first down following a gain of 3.
That's good for a Green Bay Packer.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
A gain of 1. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
45. Check Mike 45. Ready? 45. 45's Mike. 45. That's room. 45's the Mike. 45's the Mike.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. They'll roll him out right. Got a man. It's Tanyan complete. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the first down as well.
You can't block me. Get 300. Get 300. 45's the Mike. Check. 45's the Mike. Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go. 45's the Mike.
Operating from the gun. Rodgers looking deep for Adams. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Snags it for the pick. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Throwing now is Brady. Looking for Gronkowski, and he's got him complete. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Quick pass out to Miller. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Well, that certainly has to feel good, and it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
That's complete. It's Chris Godwin. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
951. Hey. 51's the mic, boys. 51.
Play action. Now it's Brady. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Check it, reload. Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go.
On play action, now Brady. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Preston Smith comes in for the second. Their 3rd and final timeout. as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. Tyler Irvin back deep. So a change of possession here on the punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half.
5-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Packer. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
26. Hey, watch the ball.
Check, 45's the mic. Check, 45's the mic.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. And here we go.
Rodgers now on first down. Buying time to his left. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Away and incomplete. Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 20.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
65. 26. Check Mike 45. Check Mike 45.
Man out, man out, man out, man out.
Box it, box it, box it, box it.
45's Mike, 45. Push him back. Push him back.
A final shot before half for Rodgers. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Just the one touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 12 yards there and a first down.
First down, Tampa Bay.
Go Bandit.
Not today, you aren't. Not today. 51's the mic. 51's.
Fournette running out of the gun. He'll get 3 up to midfield.
To Leonard Fournette.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And he's got this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 41. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. And he's taken down inside the 30. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And now off to the races.
Showtime today, baby.
And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown.
Did I just see what I thought I...
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Fournette a first down carry, but he'll get only a couple before defenders are there to meet him.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. 2nd down and 8.
6 man. Check curls, check curls, check curls. Swing. Motion.
Here's Brady to throw. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. He'll get only a couple down to the 44.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
8 yards to go on 2nd down.
I don't think you got it, son. Hey, Mike 51, Mike 51. Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run. 51's the Mike, boys. 51.
Now a play fake. Brady. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Here's a quick throw out left. It's complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, it's Brady. Caught on the right side by Jones. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
And a Buccaneer first down.
Now Brady again. That's complete to his running back, Evans. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 18-yard line.
Again, it's Brady. He sets up the screen to Jones. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Out of the shotgun is Jones. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Now Brady. Now they go screen, it's complete. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. To throw, it's Brady. That's out to the left and complete. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Bucs have made this a 1-score game. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Now Rodgers. And he'll let this go deep for Lazard. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line. You got the slim lead late and the football, so why are you throwing it there?
Remember during the year when we asked one of the head coaches, if you're in this spot, why would you throw the ball? And he talked about trust in his quarterback and trust in his offense.
But still.
And then at the end, he kind of went, yeah, not really a good reason.
I got one.
Fournette, a first down carry. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. Kenny Clark, the big D tackle there to make the stop. They'll look to throw. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. It's a first down on a gain of 10. He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Second down and 3, ball on the 7. A quick throw by Brady complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Scotty Miller, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bucs are now an extra point away from leading this game. Suckup for the extra point. And this puts him on top by a penny. It's 14-13.
Buccaneers 14, Packers 13.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect.
You gonna see me in your nightmares, son. You gonna see me in your nightmares.
Gun. 25's the mic. I got you. I got you, son. I got you, son.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Got a man. It's Tanyan complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another 13 yards there twice in a row, and they're on the move. Another first down as well.
Game situation. Let's go. 45, Mike. 45.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
Rodgers to throw. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for his running back, Aaron Jones, that time. But now it'll be third down.
45. Mike, 45.
Watch the pass. Watch the...
He'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
A big loss on the play. Brings up fourth down.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
630. 45's the mic. I'll get him. Get him.
Box it.
Check Mike 45. Check Mike 45. Right here, right here.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Vita Vea. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. Well, this has been all that we'd hoped for. Two of the game's all-time great QBs slugging it out in a one-score game here in the second half. 1st and 10. A shotgun give to Fournette. And he's taken down inside the 30. 10 yards is the pickup there, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
It's a gain of 10. Today's final score, Buccaneers 14.
A great come-from-behind victory in this one, Charles, and really the difference, obviously, was that 4th quarter. They dominated.
And it has to start with believing that you can make that comeback. Because we've been in games before. We've done games where you can just look at one team and realize they have no chance of making it back. Not in the one we just saw here. They did it, and they did it well.